Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to admit. You're not broke because you don't earn enough. You're broke because your brain is wired to keep you poor. The average Australian earns $95,000 a year. That's $3.5 million over a 37-year career. So where does it all go? Today, I'm breaking down the psychology that separates millionaires from everyone else and the exact spending habits you need to rewire starting today. Let's start with what nobody tells you. Becoming a millionaire on an average income isn't about spreadsheets. It's about psychology. Your brain has three enemies. Enemy number one, the hedonic treadmill. Every time you get a raise, what happens? You upgrade your car. You move to a fancier apartment. You're running on a treadmill, getting nowhere. Millionaires break this cycle. When they earn more, they don't spend more, they save more. Enemy number two, social comparison. Your neighbor buys a new SUV. Suddenly, your perfectly good car feels like a rust bucket. This is called relative deprivation, and it's bleeding you dry. Here's the secret. Millionaires compare themselves to their past selves, not their neighbors. Enemy number three, present bias. Your brain values $100 today way more than $1,000 next year. It's evolutionary, but it's also what keeps you poor. Millionaires flip the script. They ask, "What's this coffee costing me in 20 years?" Because that $5 daily coffee? That's $36,500 over 10 years. Compound that, and you're looking at over $60,000. Let's do something most people never do. An honest spending autopsy. Grab your bank statements from the last 3 months. I'll wait. Now, categorize every transaction into 3 buckets. Bucket 1, survival. Housing, groceries, utilities, transport. The stuff you literally need to survive. Bucket 2, lifestyle, streaming services, dining out, gym memberships. That thing you bought on Amazon at 2 a.m. Bucket 3, invisible leaks. Bank fees, subscriptions you forgot about. That small interest payment on your credit card. Here's what you'll find. Most Australians spend 50 to 60% on bucket 1, 35 to 40% on bucket 2, and 5 to 10% on bucket 3. Millionaires? They spend 40% on bucket 1, 20% on bucket 2, and they've eliminated bucket 3 entirely. The gap between you and millionaire status? It's hiding in buckets 2 and 3. The first 90 days, emergency mode. Okay, you want to build wealth? Here's your 90-day blueprint. Week 1 to 2. The awareness phase. Track every dollar. I mean every dollar. That bottle of water? Write it down. This isn't about judgment, it's about awareness. Most people have no idea where their money goes. You can't fix what you can't see. Week 3 to 4. The purge. Cancel every subscription you didn't use last month. Yes, that includes the gym membership. Call your phone provider, internet company, insurance company. Say these magic words. I'm reviewing my expenses. What's your best retention offer? You'd be shocked how much you can negotiate down. Week 5 to 8. The 24-hour rule. Any non-essential purchase over $50? Wait 24 hours. Your brain's dopamine will settle, and 80% of the time, you won't want it anymore. This one habit can save you thousands. Week 9 to 12. Automate your wealth. Set up automatic transfers the day after payday. Pay yourself first. Even if it's just $50 a week, that's $2,600 a year you didn't have before. Your short-term goal? Build a $2,000 emergency buffer. This stops you from using credit cards when life happens. Months 3 to 24. Building momentum. You've survived 90 days. Now we scale. The income-expense gap. Here's the only equation that matters. Wealth equals income minus expenses. You've got two levers. Most people obsess over income. Millionaires obsess over both. Lever 1. Optimize your expenses. This isn't about living like a monk. It's about intentional spending. That $200 per month car payment? What if you drove a $10,000 used car instead of a $40,000 new one? That's $400 per month saved, $4,800 per year. Your rent or mortgage? This is your biggest expense. Can you get a roommate for a year? Move slightly further from the city center? Every $100 per month you save here is $1,200 per year. Food? Meal prep Sundays. The average Australian spends $340 per week on food. Cut that by 25% through planning, and you save $4,420 per year. Lever 2. Increase your income. Your employer won't give you a 20% raise, but the market might. Update your resume. Talk to recruiters. Even if you don't switch jobs, you'll know your worth. Side income? You've got skills. Freelance, consult, teach. An extra $500 per month is $6,000 per year. The millionaire math. Let's say you're earning $95,000. You cut expenses by $10,000 per year and add $6,000 in side income. That's $16,000 per year you're now saving, 17% of your gross income. Over 10 years, that's $160,000. Over 20 years? $320,000. But here's where it gets insane. We haven't even talked about compound growth yet. If that money grows at 7% annually, in 20 years, you're looking at over $650,000. You're 2/3 of the way to millionaire status. Years 3 to 20. The millionaire pathway. Now we're playing the long game. This is where average earners become millionaires. The compound effect. Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Here's why. $500 per month saved for 30 years at 7% growth equals $607,000. $1,000 per month saved for 30 years at 7% growth equals $1.2 million. Notice something? Double your savings rate, double your outcome. This is linear. You control this. The lifestyle creep vaccine. Every time you get a raise, save 50% of the increase. Spend the other 50%. Got a $5,000 raise? Increase your savings by $2,500 per year. Enjoy the other $2,500. You still improve your lifestyle, but you don't fall back into the trap. The big wins. By year 5, you should be hunting for big wins. Could you house hack? Buy a duplex? Live in one half? Rent the other? Could you relocate to a lower cost of living area while keeping your income? Could you eliminate your car entirely? Not realistic for everyone, but transformative if possible. These aren't small optimizations, these are game changers. The millionaire timeline. Let's map this out with real numbers. Scenario 1. The conservative path. Income, $95,000 per year. Savings rate, 15%. That's $14,250 per year. Timeline to $1 million, 28 years at 7% growth. Scenario 2. The aggressive path. Income, $95,000 plus $12,000. Side income equals $107,000. Savings rate, 25%. That's $26,750 per year. Timeline to $1 million. 18 years at 7% growth. Scenario 3. The optimized path. Income. Career growth to $130,000 by year 10. Savings rate, 30%. That's $39,000 per year by year 10. Timeline to $1 million. 15 years at 7% growth. The difference between 28 years and 15 years? Your choices. Here's what actually changes when you rewire your spending psychology. Shift 1. Delayed gratification becomes easy. At first, saying no to that spontaneous purchase hurts. By month 6, you don't even think about it. You've retrained your dopamine response. Shift 2. You start seeing money as time. That $30,000 car. That's not $30,000. That's 600 hours of your life at $50 per hour post-tax. Is it worth 600 hours? Maybe. But now you're asking the right question. Shift 3. FOMO dies. Fear of missing out is what makes you broke. Millionaires don't care about missing out. They care about opting in to their future. Shift 4. Identity shift. You stop being someone who's trying to save money and become someone who builds wealth. That's not semantics. That's a fundamental identity shift. When your identity changes, your behaviors follow automatically. Let's get real for a minute. This path is boring. You won't get rich quick. You won't have the flashy lifestyle your Instagram feed promises. You'll drive a used car while your friends lease new ones. You'll cook at home while they dine out. You'll vacation locally while they post from Bali. And in 15 to 20 years, you'll be a millionaire, and they'll still be living paycheck to paycheck. Here's the other hard truth. Most people won't do this. They'll watch this video, they'll nod along, and they'll change nothing. Why? Because changing spending habits means confronting who you are. It means admitting that the lifestyle you're living isn't aligned with the future you want. That's uncomfortable. Most people choose comfortable poverty over uncomfortable wealth. Which one are you? Okay, here's what you do right now. Step 1. Download your last 3 months of bank statements. Tonight. Step 2. Do the spending autopsy. Be honest. Step 3. Pick one habit from this video. Just one. Master it for 30 days. Step 4. Leave a comment telling me which habit you're starting with. Accountability is everything. Look, I can't make you wealthy. Nobody can. But I can show you the map. And that map is right here. The average Australian will earn $3.5 million in their lifetime and have nothing to show for it. You don't have to be average. If this video just changed your financial future, hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of people who choose different. I'll see you in the next one.